Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm so glad you're joining us and that way supporting my channel. My name is Yvonne. In today's video I want to show you I made a few changes in the MIDI journal, and let's get decorating. Oh, there's so much in these two collections. Enormous, and I don't even have everything that is in that. Yeah, Raindrop Lila has in her kits, in her collections, I have to say, because every collection has a lot of kits. But first this. Here I made hinges, and for the new people it's just a piece of paper, a strip, and it takes, if you put that to make a pocket, you can use the complete pocket from here to here. If you would glue here and here, you would lose that in height in your pocket. And because this is already a little journal, you can see my hands aren't big at all. That's why I made hinges, and there will be something in there. I'm not sure what yet, because everything is in the same tones, and like for example this, it doesn't pop out, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe this with packaging paper behind it, but yeah. I bound it because yeah, there are so many tutorials on how to do that, and most people who ever made a journal know how it is. It has 3 holes, the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and that's how it's bound, with very thin thread. And I'm going to try to dangle something there. That's not my strong suit. This is the same. I missed a bit of color in here, so I added this graph paper. It's real vintage, and it's the only, yeah, it was an A4, it's the only one I have. And I changed the music. Now I'm not sure which one. Oh, this one. I made it a bit wider here and wider here, because this ended shorter than this, and I like this better, that you see on the back 3 layers. And here it's, yeah, I liked it better, a bit bigger. So I just made a new one, and the old paper I can use as scraps. And I think that's, oh, and this I already did because I wanted to bound the journal. The brown paper is just a strip on the back. Then you flip it over to the front, crinkle it a bit. And that's what I did with all the pages. In real you can see it, but I crunched all the papers, I roughened all the edges to give it, yeah, now you can see it a bit, and inked all around. You don't have to do that, but I like that style. I ink everything. I like that, but it's not a necessity. Yeah, it's difficult to see. Yeah, you can see a bit of crinkle, because otherwise the papers are very pristine. Nothing wrong with that, but I wanted a bit more, yeah, of a different style, so I just crinkled it up and then pressed it down, but so the papers aren't completely straight, and so they're all a bit, and yeah, you can do it even more, but I'm not going to flip through it completely, because those two are the only ones, the only thing that has changed, the green here and the change of the music paper. So, decorating, yeah, I have a lot to choose from, so I'm going to put things a bit to the side. And I think that isn't even laying here. This will be the cover photo. It will be on here like a loose journaling card. You can journal on the back, but I'm going to do more to it, but I'm going to put that to the side. This is already, yeah, I prepared this, so I'm going to start with this. This is on vellum. It's a journal card in the collection, and I'm going to make a coin envelope, And I want this to be on the outside, so you can see it. Yeah, it curls up, but that will flatten out eventually. So I'm going to, oh no, I have to cut it. How much? It's going to be a bag. This is my front, so I'm going to do that already. I want a serrated edge with my pinking shears. I don't know if that's called, if that's correct. Yeah, it's a bit annoying with tracing paper, but I hope you're all, oh, I can't even see where I'm cutting. I hope you're all doing well. It's still great weather in the Netherlands. Sunny and a nice temperature, not too warm. I did it wrong because this is my front and it has to be lower. Yeah, I knew it. I'm going to eyeball it. The difference between the top, yeah, I can cut along here because I want to, oh, I'm babbling. I want the front and the back to have this this edge. Oh, it's very hard to see. I never had to fiddle like this with, and then about half an inch, I think. Let's see if I can. I always wanted to be correct, so that's why I'm. Yeah, it looks like I'm very. Oh, that doesn't really work. This is really fiddly. I always, when I put my scissors in the next position, that it's, yeah, like one, as if you could cut it in one straight line. So nothing double or not equal. And now I see something is completely crooked. And this is how I, yeah. And now it's very difficult because now I have to make it work. Yes, I think I did. It doesn't all have to be exactly, but if you follow me, you know that I like my things a bit precise. This here, and glue it so it flattens out a bit. I think the art glitter glue, if I remember well, is okay with vellum. And I thought I used double-sided tape, but I also had times that it came loose again. But all the glue dries clear, so I don't think anything will be a problem. Ah, now I'm gluing it and I had to cut this. Ah well, I like that. It's difficult to see. Oh, it's better here. Like that, yeah, serrated, I think it's called. Now I'm going to flip this up just a bit. And I'm going to, I think, yeah, this will be the good side. This will be in the journal like this. do it like that and like that. Now I can, it will be very small because now I'm cutting away even a bit more to have that edge. And now for the difficult part is to get this cut away. Big scissors. So yeah, it's real summer here in the Netherlands. Oh, finally, because there was a lot of rain in July, and today in the paper it said there was such a heat in July. That's why a lot of prices of fruit and vegetables were so high, and a lot of people were complaining that it wasn't nice at all. We had a lot of rain in July, so I don't know where that came from. But well. Gluing this. I wanted to have some more green in the. I think I want a little lace. No, I don't know if I'm quick enough. It has to be very small. Where are my small ones? Here. Like that. I think I'm going for the first one I see. They're all good, but now I try to hurry because of the glue, but let's see. No, I'm going to do it differently. I didn't have to cut it. I'm going to glue that on top. I think that's more nice. I'm going to ink this up a bit. But like I said, inking is not a requirement, but sometimes I like it more because it defines a project sometimes. You can see it, see things even more. Now I didn't do it there. My little, and then you can do it like this, and it's inked also. And in here, every bag and envelope will have something in it, but that will be a surprise for the person who buys this. I like it when, yeah, there are surprises when you get the journal you bought. And I have a lot of stuff I can add in here. So the lace, it will be in the journal like this, and then maybe I'm going to decorate a bit on the front. Yep. I'm going to, oh no, that doesn't really cut the lace. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to do that later to clean it up. That is more nice. A bit of the border on, no, I'm going to put it on the bottom. It's really cute to work on a small journal. It didn't appeal to me for a very long time, but yeah, it's nice, and I think I'll make some more. So maybe if you're interested in a mini journal, but you would like different papers. Yeah, not everybody likes pastel colors. It's really my thing, but I have a lot of different digitals. So if you would like one, just contact me, and we can work something out. But I'm definitely making more. I think it's also nice as a set in with a companion in a large journal. Let's see if I just put a tag in there, and you can see the design a bit better. One done. And it's going to be just inserted in the journal. But I think I'll put this a bit more to the side, and I want to see where I want laces. So I'm going to first glue this down so it will be a pocket. And I can do that with my normal glue. And when this is finished, I'll start my large journal with the same collections, because that's what I intended to do. And then the mini journals came around the corner, and I thought, I'll do that first. Let's see, it's not straight. See, now you can use it until the edge. So the bigger image can go in here. Where do I want laces? Do I want something dangling? I want some, I think I'll put it here, something that comes out of the journal. So I think I'll start here. Let's see. I don't want it too big, because yeah, that'll look strange. Maybe this one. And of course I need lace pockets in here. This is like a skirt. Let's see how it looks when it's peeking out of here. Because you can't see any papers here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So let's, yeah, I have to put the glue here. I will do it with art glitter glue. I have textile glue, but it's still in a normal bottle. I have to buy another thin bottle to put the textile glue in, and then you can, because of the fine tip, you can be a bit more precise with adding the glue. I'll cut that straight to start with. I'm going to stretch it a bit, but not too much, because I like that it's a bit wavy. Let's see how it looks. Let's glue down. Yeah, it's fine. A lot of cleaning to do later on when I'm finished, because now I'm just putting everything to the side. Do I want something more? Yeah, it's always difficult to cover something up. I think I'll like something green here. Yeah, I like the tidal, so I don't want that. And the white here, I'm not caring for much, so I have to get rid of that. I love embossing, texture paste items. It gives every journal such, how do you call it? Yeah, the feel it's amazing. Just the texture. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I'm sorry. I'm really babbling. Yeah, it's very subtle, but I'm going to ink it. So then it stands out a bit more. But I want this also to be a writing journal for, yeah, maybe your favorite quotes or verses, or just little notes from every day. Let's see, is that peeking out? If I ink this a bit, I can, let's see if I like that. If it's just peeking out a bit, yeah. Do I want it as a tuck spot? Because it is small, but it can be that something is tucked in there. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I want as many places to put a journaling card or a little piece of writing paper, because then this little journal will be very usable and handy. It's not coming out. Very handy to take with you in your purse or your knapsack or rucksack. I don't know exactly. We in the Netherlands say rugzak, but I think in English it's used also. Rucksack. I'm that kind of a person. I never have a big purse. It's always very small, just for my phone and my tissues, because I'm always a bit, yeah, have a cold is the wrong word, but my nose is always running. No idea why that is, but it is. So I only have with me what I need, and that has to fit in something. And if I want to take more, then it's a backpack, always. I'm bleeding. And I want to use fabrics and maybe some lace from my finds in France. I really like that. Let's see what fits in here. This is too big. Very flowery. Oh. Ah, I like that. This is too big. Or this girl. No, I like this one better, so I'm going to back it, because now I have that idea, so I want to, I'm not doing very much, I see, because it's almost half an hour. Oh, am I that slow? Oh dear, yeah, the coin envelope really took some time. I want real vintage pages. And maybe I can make it a bit larger. That's not possible. I have to do it like that. Just a bit more. Is it fitting? Then just. So I'm going to do it like this. Maybe I can do it like that. Then put it on my mat, so I can tear it more easily. I'm not getting so much done as I wanted, I'm afraid. Ah, and I didn't ink this. Again, you don't have to, but it's something I like. And my little tool. just a bit, and it's more in style with the rest of the journal. And I like that you can see the black line. I anticipated that you can see the black line a bit. Yeah. And I'm not going to glue it all the way to the edges, so it can curl up or stand up a bit and give it the more rugged style. This can also curl up if it wants to. Sometimes I'm doing it with my pokey tool. No, it's too small. I'm going to curl it like that. Now tear it here. These I can always use to stamp. With the old pages, it's very easy to roughen them up, and yeah, in a way you have to be careful that they don't really tear. In this instant, it wouldn't be bad, because yeah, that's the style I'm going for. Maybe now I can curl them together. Then I'm going to roll that. Yeah, a bit. Now, come on. Maybe I have to hold it a bit longer, like that. If you dab it like this on the edge, it's just a bit, but yeah, it's still visible. I'm going to continue because later I want to add a word or something, but then, yeah, this already is taking a lot of time. This I want to show you. This is an envelope from the kit. Beautiful design on the back. I forgot to print it double-sided, but it isn't a problem. Let's see, there's a lot. I'm going to glue this down. And I want to see if I want some lace in here. So that's why I backed this. It makes it a bit more thick. That, yeah, wasn't really necessary, but it's a gorgeous design on the inside. Here I want some lace also. Where did I put them? Oh, a different one. Maybe this beige one. I really like the idea of having this peeking out. Maybe the pink one. Maybe a pink one. I don't have much pink ones. It's not apricot, but I maybe, or maybe not very bold. Let's try. I really love this. Oh, I do. Yeah. Decided. Let's see. I'm going to cut it here, so I always, like, you know, I want this in the middle. Can't help that. I think is a good or no, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put glue here. I always have to really check because the bottles are both from art glitter glue, but in one bottle there's still art glitter glue, and in the other one is my normal transparent tape, transparent glue. Yeah, I think I'll be all right. Now put the glue a bit here and on here. So I'm sure that if I do it like this, I'm sure there will not be glue here to have glue on the end, that there won't be glue on the inside. That's the reason why I'm doing this. And I'm going to let this dry properly and then I can cut that. This is of course very bulky now, but I don't mind. I'm going to put, I didn't take them yet, I'm going to put a bit of Velcro there, and I'm going to do that because this is stiffer now because of the paper I put inside. But also what can be very nice, let's, yeah, I have the pink one. You can, yeah, this is very large, but you can use a die cut or a little label and put the flap behind it. That's also a nice idea, but in this case I want it, and I'm going to put a real transparent one on there because the flowers are so beautiful, and then it won't show as much, like that. This is the soft one. I really love these because they're so tiny and thin that you can hardly see them, and it's more than strong enough for these kinds of papers. It doesn't seem to be in the middle, but it doesn't matter because it has to stick, and that's what I want. Do I want, where are my super favorite stamps, pool stamps? I love these so much. I have these I stamped, yeah, a lot. The top is stamped in France. That's the only thing I did crafting related in, no, not pink. Yeah, that's the only thing crafting related I did in on our holiday. I'm looking for something else. And no, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to do that another time because it's taking up too much time to look for just the thing I want. Yeah, I think I'll cut the flower here because otherwise I have just a tiny piece of the next flower and it looks strange. So I'm going to cut the flower in the middle, and this I'm going to cut right, and these I can use the little flowers. And on here, yeah, there will be something there. Let's see if it's, no, it's, I thought, this is loose. I'm going to put some more glue there. Put that to the side. And on here, I chose this from the Felicity kit also, collection, the Felicity Collection, and I want it here. I always print on 100 GSM paper, specialty paper for my Epson printer, because the colors are amazing. And then I glue it on 120 or 200, now I tried 200 grams, just, yeah, cardstock. I want something beneath there. And then I thought it's, yeah, too straight. If you have a frame normally in real, then you can see that the image is always a bit deeper. And that's why I took another one, backed it also, and that's going on top. And now you can see that it looks more real, like it normally does. So I think I'll glue that. Yeah, and I want to back it with my all-time favorite, of course, but maybe this one is nice also. No, I like to dot it. I always get back to my dotted till I have a piece that is already a bit like it should be. Yeah, I can cut it later. Yeah, I think the glue will seep through enough. I never know what the best way is to get it. I can glue it a bit, that it's staying where it's supposed to be. Put that to the side. Like that. Now I'll use the textile glue. So many beautiful ephemera to use. And I wanted to pick yeah, a large variety to show you what there is in the kit. And I think I have to really press it, and then I'll cut some of this off. It doesn't want to stick yet, so I really have to press it under some heavy books later. But I'm first going to glue that on, because then it can really stick together. Dot. This is paper, so I can use my normal glue. And if you're fine, you can, with the art glitter glue or fabric tack, you can glue everything, but this is very inexpensive normal glue. So that's why I try to glue everything with the appropriate glue, so it doesn't add too much more money like that. I'm going to cut this later, but this really has to dry, and the back will have a word or a sentiment. I'm going to put it upside. Oh, I have glue on my hands. Luckily, it rubs off. Yes. Where am I going to put it? No. I wanted to put it somewhere with something on it, but I don't have anything heavy. When I make a large journal, I usually first see where do I want pockets or tuck spots. I have the feeling if I want, yeah, I'm going to look for where I want lace pockets everywhere. And what did I have? Oh, the texture paste. I really want to do something with that. Here I used that. Where did I want the texture paste? Yeah, that will be the same like that. I'm not... This is the same. Here is a tuck spot. How to decorate. I'm drawing a blank in a bit. What do I want here? I can back this, still back that. And then I want to put it somewhere. I don't have anything heavy. In when I make a large journal, I usually first see where do I want pockets or tuck spots. I have the feeling if I want, yeah, I'm going to look for where I want lace pockets everywhere. And I can back this. really like that because then everything is peeking out. So I'm going to back this with my paper go here. So you can write on it also. A beautiful old page. So, this isn't inked also. I really like these. That's why I made them in the smaller version, and I backed them. This is large enough that you can write on it, and that's why I back these with the same image, just as a decoration. I like the spots, so I'm going to glue it here. And I really want a lace side top also. Again, I want just a little border so it can curl up. Let them dry for a moment. Here I want something. I'm going to put a lace pocket here. This is a beautiful journaling spot, but if you can write on it. Yeah, I'm going to put a lace pocket here. And I want to do something. This is also from France. It's a very, very large piece. Beautiful pieces in there. But the bottom, where is the beginning? Here. The bottom has, I didn't really, it dried outside after washing. And I thought it would be nice if I make a pocket, because this has a little border also on the side. So that can, that's not handy because it's so big. But now it can peek out on the bottom. Maybe I'm going to do it for that I'm having it on different sides. What is, no, this is the correct way, so I have to let's see where the other side is. Yeah, I have to use this side. Let's see how big it can be. This I want to have peeking out of here. So I'm going to put this between that so I can see where the fabric is. I'm going to start a little higher. And here it will be in the middle of this because I want to use as much as I can. Let's see how I'm going to manage that. I'm just going to cut it because I want it like this as a pocket, and now I can roughen it a bit. Put that to the side. And it won't tear, of course, in that direction, so it's still too large because I have to stretch it a bit. I'm going to put the glue here first, so I know how much I have to stretch it, and I want that it's peeking out at the bottom. Let's see my glitter glue. Even with a tiny journal like this, there's so much you can decorate. In a way, almost everything that you do in a large journal can be done in a little one, just a bit smaller. A belly band or a flip out, or it's all possible. Yeah, peeking out, just not enough here, so. Like that. Ah, beautiful. It doesn't work exactly the way I want it, because I thought I could have this peeking out, but it doesn't work that way, but that doesn't matter. It was supposed to be a pocket, and that's what I'm getting. So that is peeking out there, the glue is catching, and then I'm going to put the glue a bit higher, and then I'm going to trim this a bit like that. Maybe I can use that bit. Let's see, a bit of glue here, and get rid of that. Yeah. I don't want to interfere too much. If you get too close to the middle, then it will interfere. It creates more bulk. That's what I intended to say. I could have made it a bit bigger, but oh, beautiful. Love it. Let's have a small card. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Maybe the girl peeking out. I think I have to cut this a bit more. Pick this up. This isn't, I think this isn't backed either. No, because sometimes because the paper is already 100 GSM, I'm going to back this with some writing paper to have something different, or a ledger. A ledger is nice also, the beautiful one that is in this journal. Now you can, maybe this. Yeah, I'm going to do this, because then you can really write on it. Yeah. Now I lost my train of thought, I think you call it. I wanted to say something, but now I don't remember. I have my window completely open because it's nice, but I can feel the warmth coming in already. Later I can, when I cut this, and now I'm going to cut it with my scissors. Normally I tear everything. I did that with the image, but because it's still wet. Sometimes when it's wet and you're going to tear, you tear into the image. It happened a lot of times, so I'm very careful with that. The number is always very cute to use. My little tool. And you can do this with scissors also. I don't know if I showed you. And it's a bit different. a bit different effect. Yeah, it's still wet, so it's that's what I mean with the scissors. That happens a bit easier, but with this style, it's not really a problem because I'm going to use that like this. Sometimes I curl it to the back side just for some extra interest. And then it doesn't look strange because this is already all really rough. Let's see how it fits. She's peeking out. Still want this a bit. If you cut it like I did now, if you cut and yeah, like rip it a bit like that, then you don't get a very straight cut line, even if it's yeah, she's peeking out a bit. And then you can straighten it, but it looks different. Yeah, nice. Do I want some lace on there? I think I like that. Let's see if I... Maybe the flowery one will be nice. Let's see. Just then it's not really peeking out, but it's more like this. I also like this. And maybe I can even put lace here, because I like to leave that border also, to have something different. Yeah, this is the correct one. Is it beautiful to let it stick out a bit? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to let it stick out. I don't have any sari silk in soft colors. I still am looking where to buy sari silk at a reasonable price, and that means I would have to buy it in Europe, because the shipping rates are oh, I don't know if that's any problem. I had it upside down. I saw it on the other side. I thought that's not correct. Let's see when it's closed. Ah, yeah, that's nice. Now it looks uneven. And yeah, it is. And maybe one here, but of course not. This one, it's not very closed. Not very, no, I don't know how to say it. It's a bit more open. I think white will be more nice. And oh, this is the wrong basket. White. My whites. And these are the small ones. What did I see here? Oh, this one, yeah. And then I think I'll have to stop because the video is very long. I didn't think. This one is a bit thinner, a bit more lacy. No, doesn't stand out at all. That doesn't stand out. Yeah, my pinks are very different from one another. No, I don't like that. And I think I don't have anything green. Not very soft green anyway. And no, not very small ones. No, green is not an option. I'm going to leave it for now because then I'm looking way too long. I'm going to choose a page for the texture paste. This brown one. Oh, that was this one. Yeah, the brown. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. This is the central page. That has a nice design. No, that's too much. Maybe on the music. It just has to be a little bit. Or maybe here with the brown as a top tuck. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. And to tear it, it's one of my favorite stencils. It's a wide border stencil because that was the stencil. That is the width, and it's like this long. Not too high. I want this torn also, but I can first, about the middle. I don't know if I can tear it. I'm going to try. Let's see if it works. And it does. It sheds a bit, but that's not a problem. And then I want this to be a rugged edge also. Yeah, that has no value, so I'm going to cut that again. Maybe a bit. No, doesn't give anything extra. This side I can, so I'm going to put glue there and there. I had this one, but it's way too thick. Let's see how far the glue has to go. Until here. And then I'll let you go and make a third episode of the series of the mini journal. I didn't think it would take that long, but it did. There are a lot of pages I want to add something to, and so many options. I'm going to leave this open because then you can let that stick out a bit. That doesn't have to be, oh, that was not my intention. Later when it's dry, I'm going to tear this because I'm afraid that the glue will come loose. And now you can put something in here that's a bit bigger, and if it sticks out it doesn't matter because I always will back everything I'm putting in here. So yeah, sorry guys, it's not as much as I intended to do, but I'm going to leave it at this. Let's see, a big mess on my table, but so many beautiful items to use. Let's see what I did. I made it into a pocket. Here the little tuck spot with the card. It just fits, so I think I'll leave it there. I think I want something here, but I can think about that before I start filming again. This I need something, doesn't matter, everything, every page needs something, that's nice. Here the flip, here we didn't do anything. Now it's not really not much, but that I really like, that it's speaking out. This gorgeous, but I really love this this lace, and the little girl is speaking out. Journaling space. I think I'll want something behind it. Even a bit more cut off, that she's really peeking out. Here the texture paste goes well with that. Yeah, that's it guys. Oh, lots to go. Maybe I'll do something off camera and show you how I did that for just for the ideas. And yeah, I'll continue. There's so much I want to put in here. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel that way. And if you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great week and have a great day. Bye bye!